Hi everyone, this is Nikki Rowland and today I have a layout for Hip Kit Club. Today I'm using the December kits. This is the first time I've used them and I'm inspired by the fabulous January mood board. So I've got that up on my phone looking at that to see what I can do. I'm particularly struck by the triangles and by the trees and also by the winter village scene. So I'm going to attempt to create this kind of scene where that river runs through, although there won't be a river, and also to do that out of triangles. So I'm going to attempt to do this kind of like a zigzag formation to give a nod to the top left image, and then to cut them into triangle strips in order to give a nod to the top right image with the triangles in it. It's got triangles and diamonds, but we'll ignore the diamonds and just go with the triangles. That's my plan anyway. Okay, so what I've done is I've started off by cutting 4-inch strips of pattern paper. I've gone for the really pale ones, and I know lots of them in this kit are very pale. That works well for this kind of layout. I love the wintry feel to these kits. It's just so lovely. I love the colours. It's very, very soft and well, it's not really sparkly, but it reminds me of being sparkly. Does that make sense? I just love it. I really always love the winter kits. They're always beautiful. Particularly on the bottom right image on the mood board, there are trees. So that was what kind of gave me the idea of using the houses, like houses and trees, and creating a village. Whilst over Christmas we have built a Lego winter house. It's part of our winter village and it's called Santa's Visit. It's a new one from this year, or from last year now. I've taken a photo of our finished creation and blurred out the background so it's purely white behind it, so it kind of looks like snow, and that's going to be my photo. And then I've got a photo of my daughter building it too, so that's nice. Okay, so you can see how I'm kind of creating this scene, if you like, by having the different triangles on the page, I'm really liking how that looks. It worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. I was worried that I would need to create like a curved effect, but the straight lines works quite well, so I'm going to go with that. And then I can tuck my photos in and then tuck my houses in and tuck my trees in, I'm loving how that looks. I distressed the edges of all of those layers, and that also looked lovely because it kind of gave a real definition to the edges. So right now I'm trying to fit in my title, which is going to be Winter Village. But on the mood board, the word January goes down as opposed to across. And I was trying my hardest to make a title in that vein. But I always struggle with titles around the side, around the wrong way, because they don't read properly. Although I have no problem with it when I look at other people's layouts done like that, or when I look at like advertising done like that, or any other, writing that's written that way. It doesn't bother me at all. But whenever I try and put it on my layouts, it just makes me cringe. So I did give it a good go, but in the end I decided I could not do that. So I've gone for Winter Village in a horizontal form down the bottom of my layout there. And I've used a piece of it's a puffy sticker. It's the word winter, and then the words village is obviously made up from the alphabet stickers. On the houses paper, there's obviously lots of houses, but there's also lots of trees. So I have pulled out trees from the ephemera, but I've also fussy cut out a lot of little trees from that paper. I loved also the lampposts and the little benches. But when I cut them out, they were just not quite right. They didn't fit properly. I don't know if the scale was slightly wrong. The lamppost didn't seem big enough. And then the benches were so tiny, they were getting lost. That wasn't a scale problem. That was just because they were small. I didn't use those in the end, even though they were super cute and I wanted to. They look gorgeous on the paper, though. Okay, so trying to find to figure out if I can fit in some more trees. Just been through the ephemera and the stickers again to see what I can find, and lots of little trees hidden in the different packs. So I've just found a puffy sticker tree, so I've put that in. It's at the top at the moment, but it does get moved down the bottom in a minute. I've also got the little snowman to the left of my bottom photo. He's a puffy sticker too, he's super cute. And he fitted really well there. I've got puffy trees to the right of that lower photo as well. So really just kind of going with the whole tree thing. Yeah, building up on my scene really. I say there's, I look at this now and I think, well, I haven't got much else to do yet. Somehow I still got half the video to talk about. So what do I add for the rest of the this video? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm putting some flowers behind the photo. So I just felt that even though I was kind of done in terms of my scene, I felt that I needed to add something around the photo to make it stand out a little bit more. So I've got some of the beautiful flowers from the floral ephemera, and I've put those around the top right corner of the photo. I also considered putting lots of snowflakes in the sky, and creating like a snowy sky scene. However, they were a little bit big. I should have gone with something a bit smaller. I realised that straight away, but they still weren't quite looking right. So in the end, I took them all off and just left one or two, and then I added some stars. There we go. The stars are going on now, because they were a better size in terms of the scale because of the houses. Normally I wouldn't care at all about scale, but because I was creating a little scene, it needed to have some kind of scaling in there. So a giant snowflake was a bit offensive to me, so I couldn't use it, but that's fine because I can use them on other layouts. But yeah, they didn't work in the sky for this layout. So I just keep adding little bits and pieces, adding some little puffy sticker hearts, stars. I've also added some little phrase stickers as well underneath all the houses. So I've got being at home, there's snow place like home, Wonderland, and warms my heart, fun happens here. So a few of those. Just put in a little arrow next to my Winter Village title that says So Frosty, and I'm going to handwrite my journaling under my title there. So yeah, our Lego Winter Village is growing. We already have the gingerbread house and elf clubhouse, and this year we've added Santa's visit. Yeah, I really enjoy doing the Lego with the kids. This is Mummy's Lego because it's Christmas themed, and they're not allowed to touch it without me. Yeah, love our little Winter Village. It's super cute. We're away for Christmas this year, so the Santa's visit came with us, but the others didn't, so they're at home. So our Winter Village is a little bit separated at the moment, but it will be reunited very soon. Yeah, okay, it's nearly finished now. I do want to add some splatters of white paint. Just making sure that everything was stuck down there. Also just trying to figure out if there's anything else I should put onto this layout, but I think it's pretty lovely as it is. I don't think I need to add much more. So just going to add some splatters of white paint around those flowers and around the other clusters on the layout. This has a lot more clusters than I would normally have because of the nature of the village. Yeah, there we go. That is pretty much all complete. So there we go, all finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this layout. I loved making it. I was really excited with this one. You know, it's a little bit different for me, making the hills and the little village scene. Super cute. Love those houses. They're my favourite thing from this kit. Okay, so don't forget that if you are a Hip Kit Club subscriber, you get the main kit at a reduced price, 15% discount off all add-on kits, and access to exclusive subscriber cut files. So lots of reasons to subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the layout. That was Nikki Rowland for Hip Kit Club.